probably a bit of a waste of time really, but just to make sure you know what's going on and why we have a little bit of a difference here at Blackburn. We have a marshal signalling to the track here. Carl, can you please go to the centre of the track and talk to the marshal? You've been summoned.
What do I do? I didn't break the rules, I didn't even finish. Keep talking to you, it's funny.
You can see here it's a very cat and mouse-ish game here on the track. No one wanting to give position or go early. 3 laps is a long way when you're sprinting in this heat.
Well, the reason I was called to the officials wasn't for telling off. I haven't been competitive at all today, so that doesn't matter. You don't get sanctioned for finishing last, and certainly not for sandbagging. But what we do need is our A and B grade riders, please to get themselves ready. You'll be up fairly shortly. So those of you who've made the finals in A and B grade, if you just head down to the middle, that'd be awesome. You can start here and eat the sausage with me.
Yes, the sausage sizzle is on up here at the clubhouse. If you'd like a sausage and bread, or even no bread, come up and grab a snag.
Just ask Abby how nice they are.
Little Abby, I don't really know my dog types, but it's cute, is smiling after having some nice barbecue goodness.
Abby's a bit of everything, I think. She's a lovely dog. And there's a race in front of us at the moment. Craig Towers at the moment, keeping young Justin honest and not giving him much room to move. Craig will be a little bit annoyed about his performance today. He did qualify fairly well, but hasn't been able to bring it home in racing.
And that's match sprinting. It's not all about the qualifying time, even up in the pro levels. Some of the boys like Mark French, who could always qualify fastest, never actually translated it to wins on the track. Because that's what it is, it's a match sprint and not a time trial.
That's absolutely right. The fastest rider isn't necessarily the best one to race, isn't necessarily one you bet on, although as Marv would say, speed is the best tactic, so if you're the fastest rider, you're usually the one you're going to bet on. But we'll see how this one pans out. Certainly so far no particular moves being made. Craig not giving Justin any room to duck underneath him.
Apologies for the amateur radio manoeuvre right there, pointing the microphone at the speaker. As we hear the bell, we're still waiting for the jump. Both riders still eyeing each other off, sharing sweet nothings as they look into each other's eyes. Yeah, he's got some nice pair of sleeves there. He's going to use those to intimidate the younger rider.
The move comes from behind this time, but Craig Towers responds to it in time, and he's reacted well. Craig Towers with the inside line, and Justin around the outside. Can he do it? He's certainly got a little bit more speed than Craig at this point, but Craig does have the advantage of the inside line. Comes out of the lane there just a little bit. Craig probably won't be an issue, and looks like Craig's going to take this one out, but it's getting pretty close. Hit, which is the red and white, Eamon in the black and white, Tagani.
Get it right, Carl.
Carl, you may have made a mistake with the riders' names there, because I don't think Big Chris is out there.
It's the other big Chris.
No.
He's easily distracted by the smell of the barbecue, not the mistakes of the commentators.
No Christmas cards this year.
Well, it might be a Christmas Doctor Who in a bag, but anyway, we'll see how he goes now. 2.5 laps to go.
I can arrange that.
Now remember, all these riders do accumulate points. Your positions are valuable through the series. You get aggregate points towards the Trevor Watson Trophy and the that lovely Avanti carbon track frame that Andrew Steele from Avanti Plus Croydon has donated to the series as our major prize.
And I must say that is a fantastic bike frame, having raced on one last couple of seasons. And it's a great prize to have here at the Summer Sprint Series.
And the fact that it did break with big fast Eddie on the back of it suggests it's a pretty strong frame.
Or I'm a delicate rider.
2 laps now to go. Chris Raydan. Easily distracted. Very slow as they roll around.
So it's quite unusual to see a rider with hair on their legs still in this day and age. I like to see the bringing it back manly.
Some might call it keeping it real.
Very real.
But as Sean Eady would say, the shaved legs do feel better in bed.
I actually find them nicer when you wear tracksuit pants too. Smooth.
It all depends on whose tracksuit pants they are. I never fitted into yours, but they're away now. And Eamon makes the move, and Dan has to do a lot of work now to bridge the gap, but I think he's got the legs to do it as that second kick that he's got picks him up, and he's in the draft.
And here comes the bell. We have 1 lap to go, and it's going to be a drag race from here. We see them sitting in tight. It's going to be a move on the back straight, I'm sure, as we wait for it.
Watch for Chris's kick. There he comes off the wheel around the back straight. Goes a little bit high, probably a little unnecessarily, but he's got the horsepower to do it.
Bam! Look at that kick. He's made the move round the outside. He hasn't. He's left the door open. Shut the door.
Not quite
As he
sure what
comes
happened
through,
there,
it's a
Mr. Ray.
drag race to the finish.
Chris a little